All right. What is good, everybody? I'd like to think that I can be heard. One second. Let me turn on speech chat. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think I got the correct. I should have the correct one. Yeah, I got the correct one. And it's just like that. It's already getting cold. So give me a second. Do the old test 1, 2. Yeah, I think I got the correct. Yep, we're good. All right.
At Player WG4MD said, Merry Christmas, Link and Chatters.
Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for popping in the chat. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody. It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. And I'd like to thank you all for joining me this Christmas morning. Well, it's afternoon now. It's 12:48 p.m. Eastern
At
time.
PMAC and Tosh said, Hi, from Brazil.
Hey, Merry Christmas from America. Shout out to Brazil. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
Yeah, Brazil in the house. So so my channel is as I've talked about it a few times, my channel has seen growth, and not at the pace of my friends Just Boris or Mets VR or No This Is Gesture, but I still seen growth. I still seen growth, no less. So much to the point that I think I have a realistic shot at making 2,000 subs at some point or another. I mean, there's been several times where like my channel was stuck in the mud, and Project Motor Racing has definitely contributed, has been the main contributor to the growth of my channel since the game came out. And obviously, it shows that there's interest in the game because even when I stream the PS5 version of this game, I may not get as many views as the PC version, but I still get way more views than
At
I would.
Hellcat T5V said, I am racing in an 8-week endurance race on Project Motor Racing. I have to get up 2:30 a.m. because I am racing with the American. I will be driving a wet car, aka LMDH.
I am racing a 8-week endurance race? You have to get up at 2 morning because I am racing with an American. I will be driving a WEC car, aka the okay, LMDH. Okay, so you're gonna be driving. Okay, cool. Well, good luck with that. So yeah, I really appreciate the views, the subs, the support that I've gotten since the launch of Project Motor Racing. And to show that appreciation, I wanted to do something. I meant to do it back when I hit 1,800 subs, but this is a better occasion. I went to a site called loaded.com, one of those CD keys type sites, and I grabbed 2 copies of Project Motor Racing. They are Steam Global keys, and I'll show you the proof that I bought them. 1 second here. Here we go. So right there, you see that I picked up 2 orders or 2 copies of Project Motor Racing that I paid for with PayPal. If I would have bought these through Steam, it would have been a
At
lot.
Hellcat T5V said, Endurance Championship next year.
Oh, okay, cool. Good luck. So honestly speaking, if I would have bought these outright from Steam, it would have cost double what this cost me. So this was like 2 for the price of 1. So hey, I had
At
to grab it.
Supersits Racing said, Merry Christmas all.
Same to you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. So if I would have bought this from Steam, not only would it have been more expensive, it would have been a little bit more of a headache to try to give these keys away. Because I wouldn't have been able to get codes. What I would have had to do was like set up a randomizer, and whoever wins has to get in touch with me off of YouTube so I can get their email and then become friends with them on Steam and then gift them a copy, all that stuff. With these codes, it's more direct. So I'm gonna do this 2 different ways when I give these codes away. The first one, I'm just going to simply copy and paste it into the chat. And so with that being said, make sure you got Steam open. Make sure you find the redeem tab in the Steam tab. I think you go to Steam tab. I think it's either redeem. Let me look at this so I can make sure I got this right. So you go to Steam. Um, okay, you pull up Steam. You go to games and activate a product on Steam, and then right there, enter your product code. So when I give this code away, basically, if you have all this opened and ready to go, when I put the code in there, copy and paste it. Copy it and then paste it into this product code window, and whoever gets to it first, they get it. So that's the first way I'm going to do it. The second way that I'm going to do when I give away the second key, it's not going to be that easy. So rather than copy and paste it, what I'm going to do is the second one, I'll click it and then I'll just reveal the key. And then from there, you guys are going to have to basically manually type it in instead of copying and pasting. I'll show you guys the key and I'll leave it up there for like 5 minutes, and you guys will have to manually type in the key into the product code window, and whoever types it in first gets it. So you're gonna work a little bit for the second one, but the first one is copy and paste. But the second one, yeah, you're gonna have to work for it a little bit. So, and I won't hit you guys with any trickery. I'll let you guys know when I'm ready to give the key away. So I'll do, 1 or 2 races, put around the track a few times, shoot the shit with you guys, give a couple of people time to get in here, and then I'll do the first giveaway, and then we'll do a couple of more races or whatever, and then we'll do the second giveaway. So let's see what's going on. We'll have a look at the rank lobbies first. MX5, GTE is in 20 minutes. That would be me, the GT3. No, the GTE at Nürburgring. So I've got 4 days and 6 hours to at least record 2 races there. Let's see what's going on with the custom lobbies. There's the GT3 at Kyalami. Yeah, I'd be interested in that one. All right, well, hang on. Let me go ahead and ready up. So, you know something? So this morning, actually since yesterday, I've been stress testing like out of my three PCs disconnected. I've been stress testing 2 of them. Naturally, one of them is the 3070 Ti that I occasionally stream from time to time, because that was originally meant to be my streaming PC, but that PC has become my workhorse. I do mostly everything from that PC because it's in my bedroom and when I'm in lazy mode. So
At Spaplayer WG4MD said,
oh,
your desktop is on screen.
hey, thank you so much for that reminder. My goodness.
At Spaplayer WG4MD said, can't see you.
Jeez. That's just part of trying to dot I's and cross T's when you're trying to get it set up for a stream. When there's so much stuff to do on your checklist, it's easy to miss 1 or 2 of them. So yeah, thanks so much for that. Appreciate it. So I was going to say that I have been stress testing a couple of my PCs, most notably my 3070 Ti PC, because that's one of my lower spec PCs, and it's a PC that I always want to know what it can do. So if people say, hey, I want to build a PC so I can play this, then I can tell them what, if they're on a budget, then I can tell them, this is if you got this much to spend, this is what this amount of money will get you, or um or say, hey, if you want to just start from the bottom, start with this. He's got it set for 8 laps into the drivetrain. So yeah, I was stress testing the PCs, and in the process of stress testing these PCs, I started paying more attention to the physics of some of these games, most notably Project Motor Racing, Race Room, and Automobile Lister 2. And I'm slowly finding that I'm liking the physics of those games more than Le Mans Ultimate. The GT3s with Le Mans Ultimate, meaning the tires are always ice cold. You're throwing away 3-4 laps trying to warm up the tires, and you have to be super, super careful, because if you hit that throttle but the slightest, the car will spin out on you. And so you absolutely cannot push the car until the tires warm up. And then once the tires warm up and you do try to push the car a little bit, if you go a hair over the edge, the car will spin out. With Project Motor Racing and Automobile Lister 2 and the other Race Room, I can push it. And if I go a little bit over the edge, the car lets me know without making me pay for it. The car starts to be ever so slightly unstable, and it's telling me that I better back off. Whereas with racing games like Le Mans Ultimate and ACC, if you go just that little hair over the edge, it's enough to snap the whole car. Off the track you go and your race is over.
Hammer down now.
Oh, it skipped a gear. So it's still doing that crap. Looks like it skipped a gear right there too. Skip the gear right there. Yep, skip the gear right there. This is just something I'll have to deal with until they fix it. Oh, that was a skip right there, a big one. Get your car off the track, dude.
5 minutes to the end.
pay for that one a little bit.
At Hans Lundberg 4089 said, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. Oh, skip one. Well, I guess the guy who was who had the fastest. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess he hung around. Well, it's too late now. I'm not going to be able to finish this lap instead of another qualifying lap, so I'm just going to have to deal with being second for the moment. So we'll go back to the pits. So he set it for 8 laps. So I think 40 liters will be enough. And we'll just leave it there and let whatever happens, happens. So yeah, I was in the process of saying that that I'm really liking the GT3s, the way they handle on Project Motor Racing, Automobile Lista 2, and Race Room. So, because it makes me feel like I can be super, super aggressive with minimal consequences if I make any mistakes. Whereas ACC and Le Mans Ultimate, if you with those games, you can't be aggressive until the tires warm up, and 2, you almost have to be certain that whatever adjustment you make, if it's an aggressive one, you almost have to be certain that it's going to work before you try it. Because if you get too hard on the throttle, and you calculate it wrong, you're going to pay dearly.
Only just missed out on pole. We're still front row though.
Okay, so this is an 8-lap race. We will do the first giveaway after this race. And again, I'll just copy and paste the code and put it in the chat. And so get your go to Steam. From there, go to games. From there, activate code, and just stand by for the code. Copy and paste it into that window, and whoever gets it first, they get the game. And whoever gets it, be so kind to let me know that they got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ain't no stopping this train! Whoa!
At Dad Drives Bad said, I think it makes sense for LMU, because LMGT3s have less downforce and power and are more on edge than their in-support world counterparts. At Dad Drives Bad said, GLHF.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. only ones here? I don't see any lap times being recorded. Run this race if we're the only two cars in here. Yeah, go ahead, Gamer Rocks. I'm just waiting to see who else is here. Yeah, looks like it's just us two. Huh, okay. Yeah, that's too bad. We were having a good fight there for a second. I would have taken no joy in winning that race, and there's only two of us in there, and I had like a 16-second lead. Let's see what we're looking at for rank. Ah, there we go. For this one, I'm going to use the BMW because I don't want to use the 4GT. That's the OP car. And I like the Corvette GTE, but it's a little too twitchy. In terms of the way it handles, I like the Corvette GT3, the Z06, more on this game. As far as the Corvette C8 GTE, the games that I know that has that car would be here at Project Motor Racing, R Factor 2, Le Mans Ultimate, and probably iRacing. Oh, and Forza Motorsport. Totally forgot about that. So, out of all of those games that I named off, R Factor 2 and Le Mans Ultimate, I like the way the GTE Corvette handles the most on those two games because they're basically the same car from the same developer on basically different variations of the same game. So, all right. So, we'll do the giveaway after this race. Laps, set up. Oh, nope. No setup. But I forgot that Boris told me that I could copy a setup from him, but I forgot where I got to get it from. All right, let's go. And this M8 sounds wonderful too.
You're clear.
Car's a little bit twitchy too. Can't go smashing the pedal. really do.
At Hans Lundberg 4089 said, bought PMR to my son on Xbox for Christmas, it's fantastic.
Oh, glad he
Can't
likes
wait
it.
to get it for myself for PC.
Well, hopefully
Feels so much better than Assetto Corsa Comparison.
Well, hopefully you'll get one of these codes after this race. I'll put the first code in the chat.
Lap timing started. Every second matters.
What the? All these cars stuck all over the track. What is going on?
Minutes left in the session.
At least somebody tried to move. Thank you. Oh, I have no official recorded lap yet.
At Sean Ferrier 1787 said, that's the only problem I have with multiplayer. Nobody respects anybody on track.
Well,
Ruins the experience.
well, unfortunately, that was to be expected with this game because it's cross-play.
At DJJM09 said, sup Lincoln Clay.
DJ, what's good? How you doing? So, here, let me go back to the pits because I already recorded some scores, so there's really not much more I can do. So I'm more or less just doing this to have fun. Okay, so to go back to what I was going to say, I came from ACC and Le Mans Ultimate, and those games, to me, the dirty drivers aren't all that big of a problem because there's not very many dirty drivers. The bigger problem was the over-aggressive drivers, were the ones that were taking chances, trying to force their way into gaps that weren't there. Those were the big ones because they're taking an unnecessary chance, and when it doesn't work out, they could possibly they'll ruin my race, they could possibly ruin their own race and any other cars that happen to be in that cluster trying to force their way into a gap. They are the big problems. And that's mostly what I had to deal with on Le Mans Ultimate and ACC. So coming over here to Project Motor Racing, also with the crossplay, also with the fact that more people will probably be using controllers over here, I already knew that the wrecks, the dirty driving, the over-aggressive driving, it was going to happen times 10 over here. So it was, I knew that coming in. That's why you don't see me flake out whenever somebody does something stupid, because I already knew it was going to be like this. Now, Le Mans Ultimate and ACC, I was raging out over there because that's supposed to be the place where the best of the best race. And I expect over there on Le Mans Ultimate and ACC, I expect to see the fastest drivers in the world. I also expect to see the most disciplined drivers in the world. They do have the fastest drivers in the world over there, but they are not the most disciplined. People take stupid chances in the name of trying to win a race. But again, over here, again, if Rensport's got a lot of people playing it, I expect to see the same shit over there because it's crossplay. Rensport started out as if they were aiming for the hardcore, as if they wanted to try to compete with ACC or iRacing, but now that they launched it on console with its crossplay, to me it looked like they changed their tune and they decided that they wanted to go after the casual racers instead of the hardcore. Therefore, you're going to see a lot more wrecks, a lot more dumb shit, and more dirty racing, what have you, on any racing game that involves crossplay.
Said, I see people complain about iRacing standards for 6K soft races. That takes like years to get to that rating.
I think Dav's Drive's bad. I think I've seen that in a couple of videos lately. I think a couple of people have said something about the driver standings in this 6K SOF, which I really have no idea what that is. But because of the fact that you're paying for a subscription, and I guess there's better stewarding and iRacing and stuff, even though there's dirty driving that's going on, I'm under the impression that it's supposed to have the least amount of dirty and stupid driving going on over there, but I guess that's not the case. I think it's become obvious that the more sim racing grows, the more it's going to attract people that does dumb shit. And so, and to come back to that comment about buying your son Project Motor Racing for Christmas on Xbox, I hope he enjoys it. I hope that the game at least runs 60 frames per second for him on console. I mean, if he's got a Series S or a Series X, I would expect nothing less than 60 frames per second on one of those consoles. But if he's on an Xbox One or Xbox One X, I'm not sure. But honestly, if they were to put this game on, I don't think I have an official lap time recorder. I really don't care anyway. But if they were to put that game on Xbox One and Xbox One X, then it would stand to reason that the game would also be on PS4 because those consoles are of the same generation. So that being said, I don't. So yeah, cut out all that other shit that I just said. And bottom line is, if he's on a Series X or Series S, it should be able to run 60 frames per second. Now, what it looks like is a totally different matter. So yeah, so let's get ready and let's go Voltron Force. Also, before we get ready, if you'd be so kind to hit the thumbs up, appreciate it. And let's go.
Ain't no stopping this train! Whoa!
I started 17th out of 23 people. So I've said this before, and I'll say it again, that I'm not really caring about my lap times on Project Motor Racing until it gets VR, because I race in VR and I'm faster in VR, so I can be a little more aggressive because the depth is there, so I can judge corners better, and I can see the corners coming at me in real time. When you're in flat screen, everything is in the distance, and then boom, it smacks you right in the face. Whereas with VR, the corners coming up, they don't surprise me. I see them coming in real time.
Keep focused.
Let's go. Oh, that yellow Corvette is jumping around like he's got some latency issues, and there's a massive pile up. I seen him coming. He couldn't keep the car. Oh my God! Look at that. Let them go because I see him being aggressive. They got to fix that network issue and get these cars off the middle of the track. I had the fastest first sector somehow.
At Hellcat T5B. Said. I had a router chicken for dinner tonight.
Yeah, what kind of chicken? I'll check it in a second.
Heads up, you're not racing this back market front, so just get past him quickly.
That was about as blatant as you were gonna get. He knew that car was frozen there on the track and he still pit maneuvered me. But like I said, this is crossplay with console, so I expect this kind of stuff to happen. If this would have been ACC or Le Mans Ultimate and he did that, I would have flipped my wig. Oh, God! And he lost it right in front of me. Go, dude.
At DJJM09. Said. I'm not even driving and that would have pissed me off. At Hellcat T5B. Said. I had a roast chicken for Christmas dinner.
Oh, roast chicken. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Right here, this is a network issue right there with that car being stuck. That's how that guy pit maneuvered me. So just a reminder, folks, that I'll give away the first code after this race.
racing this back mark in front, so just get past him quickly.
At LavPunk7562. Said. Merry Xmas all.
Same to
Cheers
you.
from North GR.
North GR? North GR is in where? What's the GR?
At Spayplayer WG4MD. Said. The game you're giving away are for what system?
It's for PC. It's a Steam. There's Steam
At
Global.
DJJM09. Said. It's for Steam.
They're global keys too, so doesn't matter where you're from. If you got a Steam account, you can win it.
Heads up, you're not racing this back mark in front, so just get past him quickly.
At LavPunk7562. Said. I'm in South Rockford. At Hellcat T5B. Said.
You're halfway
Where is
there.
North GR? At Spayplayer WG4MD. Said. I have it already for PC, so good luck to everyone else.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Yeah, originally I was going to give away one key, but somebody made a comment saying that, hey,
At LavPunk7562. Said. About 7 to 9 miles north of Lincoln.
okay, because I just wanted to see if that GR stood for Grand Rapids.
At LavPunk7562. Said. Yes, I'm on the north side of the river.
You're in Grand Rapids?
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past him as soon as you can.
Because most people from the northern part of Grand Rapids don't say North Grand Rapids. They just say Grand Rapids. Or, because I grew up on the
At
southeast side.
LavPunk7562. Said. Yes.
Oh, fellow Grand Rapids. So we got a fellow Grand Rapids in the house. So the north side of Grand Rapids, you know, when I grew up was considered in the area of like Creston High School, near the Plainfield area. Because sometimes they consider the Plainfield Township part of Grand Rapids.
At Hellcat T5B. Said. I am from England. At Labpun 7562. Said. Northview area.
Oh yeah, Northview. Oh yeah, yeah, Northview High School.
Back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
I thought he was going to pit maneuver me.
At Labpun 7562. Said. Yup. Class of 82. AAA.
Oh shit, you older than me. If you class of 82, you older than me. I went to Grand Rapids Central, and I was supposed to be class of 86, but I ended up dropping out of high school and had to go back and get my GED when it was time to get a real job. So I'm 58 years old. So if you're class of 82, you are definitely older than me, unless you were automatically born in high school.
At Spayplayer WG4MD. Said. Class of 83 over here. At Labpun 7562. Said.
Back marker ahead, so it's
No,
not
I'm
in
old for
position.
sure.
Make a
Been
clean
sim
pass.
racing since 1991. At DJJM09. Said. LOL, I am class of 2009, so I'm like y'all son's age.
See, the thing about it is, I got started late. I'm 58 years old and my son is 19. I was 39 when he was born. So yeah, I got started super late. So my son is young enough to be my grandson. Half of these dudes cannot keep the cars on the track. These dudes is just undisciplined as hell.
At Spayplayer WG4MD. Said. I started late too. I'm 60 and have a 23 and 21-year-old.
So we was both damn near senior citizens when we got started.
Final lap, wide flag. Keep the pace and finish strong. Backmarker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
At Spayplayer WG4MD said, I was too irresponsible and unstable to have kids before that.
Me, it was a matter of trust. I saw what was happening to all my friends. They had kids. They seemed certain that they were going to marry the women that they had kids with, and all of them ended up getting cracked for child support. So I'm thinking to myself, that's what's probably going to happen to me if I get married. So I waited. And then I guess I kind of went through what you might say could be a midlife crisis or whatever. Wanted somebody to carry on the name, the legacy. And so I ended up having a son. And yeah, I met the same fate as my friends. I ended up paying child support.
The backmarker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it. Closing on a backmarker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
All right, so we are getting ready to give away the first code. That BMW was about as twitchy as the Corvette, but I love the way that car sounds. So ironically,
Looks like they found something.
I was using the Ford GT when this game first came out. Save the replay. Now what's crazy is you can't save the replays on console. You can't, like right there on console, at the bottom right there where it says save replay is grayed out on console, and it doesn't light up at any point whatsoever. And
At
then,
Neocrypt Gaming said, I'm 55, my son is 12 in a couple of days.
oh wow, damn, this is a senior citizen's Christmas. Okay, let me check the driver profile. So yeah, I can go back and see the saved replays. 12 dash. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do the first giveaway, and then I want to come back and take a look at that replay and see exactly where that guy clipped me, so I can see if he did it on purpose or not, or if he was just plain reckless. All right, folks. Let me go on over here. My orders, order detail. Get code. Copy. And you guys ready? Here comes the first code. So again, folks, make sure you have Steam open. And then you go up in the upper left hand, you see all the tabs. You go to where it says game, and then you go to activate a product on Steam, and then enter your product code. And it's waiting for a code, and then from there, whoever copies and pastes it, they can paste it into that code window. So here we go. Here comes the code.
Lincoln Clay said, F9AJ5 F7 NCZ6G F0J.
There's the code, everybody. Whoever gets it, be so kind to let us know that you got the code. In the meantime, I am going to go and grab a drink. I will be right back.
At Dad Drives Bad. Said. Invalid. L. Congrats whoever got it. At DJJM09. Said. Damn missing. At LabPunk7562. Said. Sebring is the best track. At SpayPlayer WG4MD. Said. I like Sebring too. At labpunk7562 said, that was good background music. At SPayPlayer WG4MD said, can't hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. Jesus.
At labpunk7562 said, lost sound.
It should be back now. Because I switched screens, and the reason why I switched back to the screen, it says right here, digital CD key delivered instantly. 100% genuine CD key. We do not sell accounts. Permanent and
At
unrestricted of stores.
labpunk7562 said, good now.
So it's a digital key. It is a stream key. It is global. No one has said anything yet. So, and the biggest reason why I'm waiting for someone to say something is because I wanted to make sure that the key works. So let's take a moment to check out that replay and see if that guy who did he pit maneuvered me. I want to see myself. I was already in front of him, so he could have backed off. And then I think I'll do one more race, and then I'll give away the second key. Oh, and the game just crashed on me. How about that? Let's switch back to the scenes anyway. Yeah, so the game just crashed on me. So yeah, we'll give away the second key. I'll do a race, do a few laps, whatever the case may be, and then I'll give away the second key. So when I give away the second key, rather than copy and paste it, you guys are going to have to do the work yourself. I'm going to switch screens again, and then I'm going to reveal the key, and I'll leave that screen up for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then that way you guys can manually type the key in. So, same deal. Get everything ready. Driver profile, save replays. Let's see if it'll play it without crashing. Oh, okay then. So the message is clear. They're not letting us see replays. Oh, you know what? I forgot to close a whole bunch of stuff here. I got so much shit still open. My God. Okay, we will try this one more time. So once again, if anyone got the key, please speak up. I know when you do a giveaway like that, you do run the risk of people who are not subscribed to your channel looking to jump in here, grab a key, and then get out. I could have went as far as to set it for subscribers only, but I mean, if that's how people move, where they looking to come in, grab a quick key and get out, that's fine. But I leave everything open So I'm not the type of person that forces people to subscribe to my channel or put anything behind any kind of wall. Anybody who subs to this channel does it of their own free will. I won't put up subscribers only just so somebody can make one or two comments and then leave or unsub or whatever the case may be. Yep, the game keeps crashing, so it's become obvious. It's not letting me see the replays. So, oh well. So, it's Christmas. I'm off work till Tuesday, so I will be doing a lot of streaming this weekend on here, both. So on this channel, I will be streaming both Project Motor Racing on both PC and PS5, and then on my other channel, I will be streaming Le Mans Ultimate, possibly some Automobile Lister 2, and possibly some Race Room. Roberto. Oh no, come on, dude. You can't start it that quick. You got to give it a few minutes. $10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of quali just for two of us to be in here fighting it out. Yeah. And then he left. Let's refresh. I don't think I've ever done the GT4 class on this game, but in the interest of keeping things moving, I'll go ahead and. What do we got for cars? Probably the Mustang, the Aston Martin, or the. I'll go with this because I want to see if this car still got that same V8 roar. Oh, he's taking us straight to race. All right. Didn't even give me time to set the car up. It's got some V8 rumble to it. Got 5 laps. So, I'll give away the second key after this race. Assuming we can get going. Oh my goodness.
At LabPunk7562 said, they sound good for GT4s.
They do. I backed out because I didn't want to get clipped and then be the guy screaming, "Oh, what an idiot!" I just decided that the better move would be to just back out. He's coming through like a missile. Go ahead, take him out like a bowling ball. Oh my goodness. Oof. Go ahead, I'll let you go up there. Go up there and settle your score with that guy. Skip the gear.
Heads up, you're not racing this Babak in front, so just get past him quickly.
you know what? Being that whoever the host is, being that he didn't give me a chance to set up my car, I'm probably running on hard tires or mediums, whereas I would have preferred softs.
This back mark in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
In a 5-lap race, I see no reason to use any other tires except the softs unless the host set the parameters where you can't use them. See them coming. Yeah, I'm not liking these GT4s. They get a little bit loose when you drop down in second and first gear. They want to snap. They want to snap on you. See them diving in.
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past them as soon as you can.
I do not like that. That car swivels going through that chicane. I do not like that. Probably won't be seeing me coming back to GT4s anytime soon. And the car definitely wanted to snap on me right there.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
All right. All right, it's about time to give away the second key.
Check your flag, mate. It's over. We knew it'd be tough out there.
I'm not going to bother saving the replay if it won't let me watch it. Yeah, that car sounded good, but I do not like the way it handled. Damn, there's virtually nobody here today. What does the rank look like? Jeez, this game looked damn near abandoned today. All right, in any case, time to give away the second key. And let's see here. $60% off. All right. Okay, so originally I was going to switch screens and just like make you guys watch the screen and type it in manually, but I'm just going to go ahead and do a second copy and paste. So if you've got Steam open, make sure you got Steam open. Activate a product on Steam, yada yada yada. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Go to Steam Games, activate a product on Steam. That's weird. So I hope this site isn't selling invalid codes. All right, folks, but here we go. Here comes the code.
Lincoln Clay said F7CN9LK79VKBG2E.
And while we're waiting to see if that code is legit, I am going to do something, and just to see what happens, I'm going to buy a super dirt cheap game and then activate it on Steam. Peak PC. All right, I don't know anything about this game, but I'll buy it. PayPal, yada yada yada.
At LabPunk7562 said 100% legit. Thanks Lincoln Elbow Cough.
Oh, you got the code. Okay, so that means that whoever got the first code, they got it, and they just didn't say. They either got the code and left, or got the code and just didn't want to say anything. All right. So let me see here. Okay, now that I know that the code is legit, I'll probably buy all my codes from here.
At LabPunk7562 said, they should have at least said thanks.
But that's the way it is. I mean, it's about four
At
like
LabPunk7562 said, I appreciate it, nice gift.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. But as far as people hopping in here, this not subscribed to the channel, I knew there was a
At Dad
possible.
Drives Bad said, sometimes people run scrapper bots on chats, could have been something like that. At Spayplayer
Oh,
WG4MD said, unappreciative or highly forgetful. At Dad Drives Bad said, congrats Labpung.
oh, you know what? You got a good point that they might have had a bot on standby to do a copy and paste. So, you know what? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Now that I know that that code is legit, and he makes a good point that scrapper bots and stuff like that. I mean, because people using bots, like when we had issues, like when the 4090 came out and people was using bots to buy up all the cards. People were using all the bots to buy up like the 3,000 cards for crypto mining and shit like that. People were using bots to buy up all the PS5s when they first came out. Um, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy one more code right here, right now on the spot. And I'm going to give this one away the way I originally said I was going to give it away, so so that the bots don't get in here and get it. So I'm going to buy the code, and then I'm going to switch screens and display it up on the screen, and then you guys type it in manually so that a bot doesn't get in there and grab the code. So because I feel bad that, a bot who was probably a person that was probably undeserving of the game sent a bot in to do their dirty work. So I'm going to buy one more. I'm going to buy one more copy right now. And it's going to be a Steam Global key. With PayPal. Okay, so give me a second, folks. I got to go through all the PayPal sign in and all that crap. Okay, so 1 second, folks. Seven, seven, six. All right, now I'm being redirected. So hang on, got a couple of more minutes, couple of more hoops we got to jump through. Um, decline. Thank you for your purchase. Get your key. Order failed and will be refunded. What the hell? Let me make sure I'm good with my bank account. Which I know I'm good. So sit tight, folks. We're gonna get this done one way or the other. Yeah, I got $42 left in there. Let's try it again. Your order failed and has been refunded. So let's try it again. Unless they're out of unless they don't have any more codes left. If they don't have any more codes left, what I could do is buy a code from the Giants software site or whatever, and then you can redeem it that way. But I'm just trying to buy it from Steam because it'll be easier.
At LabPunk7562. Said. Ty Dodd Rives victory hand.
Transfer here. Let me put another $50 in there just to be safe. To checking. No. Okay. I had to transfer some money. Make sure we good. I agree to the terms, yada, yada, yada. Buy now. You're being redirected. Please wait. Thank you for your purchase. Get your key. It says it again. The order failed and has been refunded. All right. We'll do it this way. So that's 2 times in a row. So I think they might be out of keys. So we'll get one from Giants. So I'm reading the instructions here for activations and instructions. So what you want to do is go to eshop.giants. So here's what I'll do right here. I'm going to put this in the chat.
Lincoln Clay. Said. https://eshop.giants-software.com/downloads.php.
Okay, so what that is a link to the Giants software site where you go to redeem the codes. So I'm not going to make you guys chase down where to redeem the code. So there it is right there for you. Click on it and just wait. And so I'm going to go ahead and try this again and buy this again. And if it doesn't work this time, so it shouldn't be an issue with my PayPal. Review order. Buy now. Processing your order. Being redirected. Please wait. All right. Thank you for your purchase. Your orders, yada, yada, yada. Get your key. It says the order failed and it's been refunded. All right. I'm going to try this one more time with my credit card instead of PayPal. So go back and try the Steam thing again. See, undo autofill. Let's do this again. Oh, Valley. There we go. Wyoming. Card number. There we go. Damn it! I gotta go get my credit card now, so I gotta go get my wallet. 1 second, folks. Oh, there's an autofill there. Okay. And then authentication failed. What the hell's going on? I bet you it's something from this computer that's blocking me. So let me see how many people we still got in here. 13. All right. I'm going to try another method and try to buy it from my phone because obviously it seems like it doesn't want to let me buy it from this PC for whatever reason. So bear with me. 1 second, folks. Okay. So it's become obvious. Doesn't want to let me do anything. It might have just, damn, it might have just locked my car. So that was probably where that phone call was coming from. Okay, folks. I'm gonna have to look into this matter. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the stream short right then and there. Um, I will get this issue straightened out, and then I will come back and give away that third key as promised. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, everybody. For those who got a key, enjoy, and we'll see you possibly later on today. And let me get to the bottom of this, and we will see you later. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. And deuces. Have a good one, everybody. Merry Christmas.
At LabPunk7562 said, Merry Christmas all, have a great day. At SpayPlayer WG4MD said, guess I might as well go racing now.
transaction in the amount of $23.10 at PayPal. A digital game store was suggested on or around Thursday, December 25th. A transaction in the amount of $28.82 at PayPal. A digital game store was attempted on or around Thursday, December 25th. A transaction in the amount of $28.82 at PayPal. A digital game store was attempted on or around Thursday, December 25th. If all of these transactions were authorized by